Where is the God of justice? It's a question you've probably asked, even if only in your heart. When life is unfair, when the innocent suffer, when the wicked thrive, when prayers go unanswered, it rises up. Where is God in all this? Welcome to the 5-5 sermon. I'm Mr. T, and in 5 minutes or less, I'll tell you how I personally understood a sermon and share 5 key takeaways I got from it. This one's from a message delivered by Preacher Sam Mulligan on July 20th, 2025. The title, Where is the God of Justice? It's based on Malachi chapter 2, verse 17, through chapter 3, verse 5. Back in Malachi's day, people were fed up. Corruption was everywhere, injustice was normal, and it felt like God had gone quiet. But the truth is, he was still speaking through the prophet Malachi. The people just didn't want to hear it. Instead, they got sarcastic. As it says in Malachi 2, verse 17, "You have wearied the Lord with your words." And when they asked, "How have we wearied him?" God answered by saying, "Everyone who does evil is good in the eyes of the Lord, and he is pleased with them." Or by asking, "Where is the God of justice?" They weren't asking honest questions. They were accusing God of not caring. But God wasn't silent. He responded, not with rage, but with a promise. I am coming, not to flatten the earth, not to shout from the clouds, but to step into our mess, into our pain, into our world. As Preacher Mulligan put it, God answered in justice, not with a sword, but with a cross. The God of justice came, not to punish first, but to save. He said something that really stuck with me. He said sometimes we ask God to bring justice, and we think he's slow to act. But the truth is, if God had brought full justice immediately, none of us would survive it. That line hit hard, because it shows how God delays judgment not out of weakness, but out of mercy. He also said, justice isn't just about what God does to others. It's about what he offers to you. That's why the cross matters. It's not just symbolic, it's substitution. Jesus took on what we deserved so we could receive what we didn't. Mulligan also said, he put his money where his mouth is. That means God didn't just talk about justice, he lived it. He bled for it. He entered into human suffering and made himself vulnerable to the very injustice he came to correct. And then he added, he got on the bus with us. Meaning, if life is broken, if this world feels like it's crashing, Jesus didn't stay off to the side. He got on board. He took our root, our pain, our judgment. This is not a distant God. This is a God who shows up. And when we stand before him one day, Mulligan said, it won't be about how many wrongs we've done. It'll be about whether the name Jesus is written over our lives. That's what written in the blood of the Lamb means. Jesus paying the price that justice demanded so mercy could be offered. And then there's this. The gospel is unfair. That's what makes it good news, because justice says guilty. But Jesus steps in and says, I'll take it. It's not fair that the perfect Son of God suffered for broken people. But he did. Still, this mercy demands a response. Preacher Mulligan was clear. Salvation is offered freely, but not passively. We respond by believing, repenting, confessing Jesus as Lord, and being baptized for the forgiveness of sins. Not to earn anything, but because that's how we receive what's been offered. So, here are 5 key takeaways I got from this sermon. 1. God is not absent. He entered the world to confront injustice with us. 2. He suffered beside the broken, not from a distance, but up close. 3. The cross is where love and justice meet. 4. God's justice offers mercy, but it still demands a response. 5. Judgment is coming, but first, God gives everyone a chance to be saved. Fennell Avenue. Church of Christ in Hamilton invites you to Bible class Sundays at 10 a.m. and worship at 11. Midweek Bible study happens Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. For more info, visit www.churchofchristhamilton.com and subscribe to the church's YouTube channel. This is the 5-5 sermon. I'm Mr. T. And now you know, justice didn't come with thunder. It came wearing thorns.